Hello YouTube, this is Kenpocalypse, and I want to start off by apologizing. I haven't been able to post a video in the past, it's been about a month now, and what I wanted to start doing was at least post a video once a week, maybe 2 a week depending on what product I want to review and stuff like that. I'm going to start expanding. I want to go from just TVs, because I've been doing just TVs. I'm going to start doing sound bars, 4K Blu-ray players, movies, video games, and talk about like new video game systems coming out, the new TV systems come out. We just had CES 2019 this past week, and a lot of exciting details there. I'll get into that in in a future video, but I want to share this video with you. I went to Best Buy, of course. I'm going to explain it just a little bit with all intentions of being able to purchase the TV that I did decide on. I did decide on one, but it was actually the TCL 6 series, and it was the 55-inch. And of course, when I finally decided on getting one, I go and they have none at all. And that's at Best Buy, and it also says that it's unavailable within 250 miles of me, and if I order it, it's gonna be at least a week before I can get it. And I'm kind of an impatient guy, so I didn't want to do that. I just lay in the foreground for you there, and because of CES 2019, I think I've changed my view on TCL and TVs like Hisense, TCL, Vizio, Samsung, Sony, LG. They all had spectacular displays at CES 2019, and I didn't get to go. Of course, I'm not that big of a YouTuber yet. I didn't get to go, but I watched some of my favorite YouTubers that did get to go, and they explained it in great detail, and showed what was up and coming. And it's real exciting for people that's in the technology, that's looking for new TVs, that's looking for new sound bars, that's into VR systems, who's into cell phones, who's into AI, artificial intelligence. And it's really exciting what's happening. But anyway, this video is kind of a post CES 2019 Best Buy visit, and I want you to notice that some of the prices that have come down this week, it's not just Best Buy. There's Sam Clubs, B&H, Costco, Walmart, any of these places. The prices are coming down, pretty dramatically. In one case, the TCL 6 Series 65-inch had actually been marked down to $799, and I thought it was a sale price, and it's not. It's actually, the Best Buy representative said, that's going to be the price from now on. It was actually a permanent price drop since CES 2019. And excuse me. And another thing I wanted to address was, everything's going to quantum dot. Samsung has quantum dot since 2015. Actually, the technology is a little bit older than that for them, because they was in development with it. But you had the KS8000, the KS8500, the 9000, 9500. Those were all quantum dot TVs. A lot of people don't know that. Even though it's not called quantum dot, they were quantum dot TVs. And so TCL is making a quantum dot. Vizio is making their standard P series and their M series quantum dot. Hisense has come out with a quantum dot, and then OLED, LG has, well, LG is LG. They have OLED, which is a great looking picture. It's just not for me. It's a little too dark for my taste. Unless you get in the higher up, like the I think it's the C8, the LG C8. But you're looking at a 55-inch TV for almost $2,400, and that's just it's not a very good budget TV, if you know what I mean. And Sony, of course, they went the OLED way. So I mean, Samsung, TCL, Hisense, Vizio, they're all going quantum dot. And so anyway, that's the basis of my video for this Best Buy visit. So I hope you enjoy the video. Leave a comment. I love to hear comments from everybody, what you want to see. If I fudge something up and I say something wrong, or I give you wrong information, please, if you know more than me, please leave it in the comments, because I'd rather correct myself and give the masses a better understanding and correct information than mislead them. So, if you know something that I don't, please let me know. I really appreciate it. Constructive criticism is always welcome. But here's the video. Enjoy it. And well, let me start off by explaining. I'm dubbing this over because when I was in Best Buy, the noise was horrible, and my audio didn't pick up very well. But what you're looking here is a 49-inch NU8000. Above it, excuse me, is the QLED Q6FN 55-inch. And I mean, you can tell night and day between a QLED panel and the standard Samsung panel. Also, it's hard to explain, but my camera does not pick up on the vibrancy of this picture and the crispness and quality. Of course, I shoot all my videos using my phone, and sometimes the phone is not the best thing to use, but you just have to see it in person. But here's the TCL 5 series. Like I said, this phone makes things look a little different than they are in real life. This picture is not very bright at all. It's actually very dim. It's the camera that is making it look like it's brighter than it is. I do not recommend this TV, the TCL 5, because the peak brightness is only around 300 to 350 nits, and that's just not good for HDR at all. To get anything slightly out of HDR, you need at least, I'm going to say, a 600 to 700 nit TV. Now, this puzzles me. This is a Q6FN like we looked at in the beginning, but it's a 49-inch. And to me, the colors look washed out, and I'll show you what I mean here in a second. I mean, you can see a little bit right there. Aside from all the other QLEDs, except the one behind it, I don't think it's a QLED. I think it's a 7100 series. Excuse me. But what I am looking at is in the very middle right here, in the back on the bottom, that is a 65-inch Q6FN. And you can see the vibrancy compared to the one in the corner here, which is the 49-inch. And the only difference is, this comes from Samsung, is the Samsung 49-inch Q6 is a is a 60 hertz panel, and this 55 and above are 120 hertz. That's the only difference they say. They say they should not be no difference in color variation. But, I mean, from my standpoint, I mean, unless they have it way out of whack, it looks totally washed out. It's not a good looking TV at all. And like I said, there's that's the Q6FN 65-inch. Right beside it, I'm getting ready to show you, is the 65-inch NU8000. And you can see, I mean, the difference in a QLED panel is just tremendous. The colors are much more vibrant and much brighter. Oh, Fortnite Xbox One bundle. Everybody plays Fortnite, right? But anyway, now we go down here. I believe these are going to be the LG TVs, and this is the B8, and I had this TV. Actually, it's one I purchased, and I didn't like it. I had a pixel problem, and the blacks are okay. It really is, and it really is good for watching darker movies. But once you get to a bright scene, that automatic brightness limiter kicks in, and it dulls out the picture, and it's not satisfying to me at all. So now, if you go to this one, which is the C8, you're going to be paying almost $1,200 more, but you'll get a better picture. But who's going to spend $2,600? Especially people like me. It's on a budget. Anyway, here's the Vizio P series. The 55-inch on top, the 65 on the bottom. Excellent picture. Dolby Vision, everything. Beautiful looking picture. Probably one of the best displays I've seen. The full array backlit is probably one top notch. I mean, they have their algorithm, down to a T, and it looks really, really good. Now, we come down here, these are the Sonys. I'm going to pass these up for a second because there was a lot of people in the area right where I was wanting to shoot, and I couldn't really get to it without having to say, hey, excuse me, move out of the way. But, I'm not that type of person. So I will show you this one over here. That box right there says TCL. That's actually a 5 series TV. But that's the 6 series on top, 55-inch. And on the bottom, that's actually an LG 61, SK6100, or 6000 maybe. But you can see, the TCL looks really, really good. As explained in the video prior to this, that's attached to this actually, why I've changed my position on TCL and Vizio and all of them. And it's because the quantum dot technology that's coming to every one of those. And so if you buy one of those now, you'll be outdated by next year. Not saying nothing bad about TCL or Vizio. They're great TVs, but they're they're jumping technology is what I'm trying to say. Now the top is a 900F. This is Sony, and the bottom is an 850F. And you could tell in person that the 900 has more color and everything. But the only thing is, Sony has more natural color. And I like vibrancy, like Samsung and Vizio. I like vibrant colors. None of that natural junk. You know what I mean? Okay, and this is what I was talking about before. That's $799.99, and you can see that's not a sales tag. That is an actual sales marker, and you can see the other ones say savings on them, and that's because they marked down the TCL 6 series to $799, which is, a lot of people figured out that price drops are going to happen because of CES 2019 and the new technology coming out. This is funny. I just wanted to throw this in there. That is a Samsung 8 series, 65-inch for $1,079 open box used. $1,079, and brand new they're $1,099. So they knocked $20 off of it for somebody taking it home, using it, watching it, and bringing it back. So I just thought that was comical. Best Buy. That's how they are. But anyway, on the left up there is a TCL 4 series, and on the right is a TCL 6 series 65-inch. Now keep in mind they have 65 inches in stock, just not the 55 inches on the 6 series. And you can see that the brightness and the vibrancy of the 6 series. It looks, it's a stunning picture. You can't deny it. That photon technology that they're using right now is top notch, I believe, especially for a budget TV. What you get, Dolby Vision and everything. The only thing that hurts it is the 60 hertz panel, I think. Now this is Hisense, and this is an H9E Plus. And a lot of people said maybe you should check into that because these are really good TVs. That they have a 240 refresh rate. They support Dolby Vision. They have Carmen Cardone speakers and everything. And they're right. And it looks great, and it's got a great price for $599. But it's peaked out at 408 nits, which does absolutely nothing for HDR. Like I said, you have to have a TV that's 600 to 700 nits or better to take full advantage of HDR. Now this is Toshiba's. They haven't been in the running for anything for a couple of years now, but they teamed up with Amazon, of course, to bring you the Fire TV. And I wouldn't recommend this one either. I'm not talking bad about Toshiba. They used to be a good company, and I'm sure they will be again once they catch up with everybody. But the issue I have is my camera makes it look brighter than what it is. It's not that bright. It's really, really dim. But this is Ken Apocalypse, and like my videos, subscribe to my channel, and I'll have more for you later.